Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Irene. I am an Italian language tutor, and throughout the time that I've been teaching, I noticed that even though to me Italian pronunciation is the easiest it could be, some of my students get confused about certain things. So in this video we are going to dive a little bit deeper into the Italian pronunciation. If you're interested, stick around. Before I start though, let me know that you appreciate these videos by leaving a like, commenting down below, and if you have any questions about pronunciation, please ask me anything and I will be more than happy to answer. If you are interested in Italian culture, learning techniques, sometimes we talk about books, this might be the channel for you, so subscribe. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video. In this video, we are going to be talking about consonants. And not only simple consonants, but clusters of consonants that interact in a determined way with the vowels. In particular, we are going to see 4 different clusters of consonants. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder. The only problem is that more consonants are pronounced like one, and some other ones are just a little bit strange when it comes to the relationship with vowels. They have a complicated relationship. The main problems revolve around 2 letters, C and G. C and G in Italian can be pronounced 2 ways, the soft way and the hard way. So C can be pronounced ch and k, and G can be pronounced j and g. A few examples for the C: ciao, or casa, house or home. And for the G, we could say giorno, day, and guardo, I look. What is it that causes this problem? Well, the answer is simple. It's the following vowel. We have gone through the pronunciation of the vowels, but one thing that I did not say purposely, vowels can be weak or strong. The strong vowels are a, o, and u, and the weak vowels are e and e. Depending on what category of vowels follows C or G, the consonants will take a specific sound. So if C or G precede a weak vowel, so A or E, we will have chi, as in ciao, ciotola, cioccolata. If C precedes a strong vowel, then it will take up the hard sound, as in casa, home or house, coniglio, rabbit, cucuzzolo. It's like the tip of something. So as you can see, weak vowel means soft sound. The C, by the way, is never ever pronounced as S like in English. That is going to be only up to the S. As for the G, if we have to give a couple of examples, which I think would be fitting, we could have giorno, day, gelsomino, which is a type of a plant, jasmine, gatto, cat, gola, throat, gusto, taste. These combinations of letters work this way. But what if I want to use a C or a G and I or an E or E, but I also want the C or G sound to be a hard sound, so K or G? What do we do? In this case, the letter H is coming to the rescue. The letter H we never pronounce as H. Never ever. It's only there to come to the rescue in this case and just a few others. So what we are going to do is we are going to add the H in between C or G and the vowel that we are going to use. So for C, we could say chi. Chi means who. Che, which means that or what. Well, a word with a bad imagery around is ghetto. It is actually an Italian word. Ghiaccio. Ghiaccio is actually one of the hard words to pronounce for some reason. And I suppose it's because you have GH and I and CIO. It's only made out of these 2 sounds, and people assimilate the sounds as giaccio, for example, and so on and so forth. All of this is applicable when we have the cluster of consonants SC. The SC cluster preceding strong vowels will just sound as sk. Two different sounds, s, k, and then the strong vowel a, o, or u. But when it precedes a soft sound, it will take the sound of sh, as in scienza, science, scemo, stupid. So you can see how that rule is applicable whenever we find a C or a G. There are a few more clusters. One of them is the sound Y. It's spelled G-L-I most of the time, and it's pronounced gli very, very rarely. Only in the word glicine, which is a type of plant again, and a few more words. But in general, it's pronounced y. How do we pronounce this y sound? It's a hard sound for non-native speakers, and even some native speakers get confused and don't pronounce it correctly. If some of you have a basis of Spanish, you will know the sound y of calle, street. It is going to be pretty similar. Y becomes y. Y is a little bit further back, and the tongue constitutes more of an obstruction for the airflow. Words with this sound are familia, bottiglia, and the article y. Another cluster of consonants that I think is interesting, and you guys will recognize it for sure, is the cluster GN plus vowel. Usually it's a strong vowel, but it could also be a soft vowel. In this case, it doesn't really matter. The vowels, strong or soft, do not modify this pronunciation. GN is going to pronounce ny. So we will have a word like lasagna, compagnia, company, gnomo, which is a gnome. All right, that is pretty much it. These are the sounds that do not reflect what you actually read, because otherwise you just pronounce each letter and each sound separately. Italian, in terms of pronunciation, it's easy. So the things that you might have to pay a little bit more attention to are these clusters and the sounds of vowels. All right, you guys, I think this is it. If you found this video useful, leave a like, mettete mi piace, and comment down below. Commentate se avete una qualsiasi domanda. If you have questions, let me know down below. If you like this video, subscribe. I would love if you could join our family. And yeah, iscrivetevi. Ci vediamo presto. Ciao ragazzi.